Good morning, traders. This is Gary Odom. I have a little video for you today. I wanted to share something with you that I have been discussing with people who have contacted me for service for one reason or another. And this has come up. I think it's pretty important. It's the way I trade. It might be something you want to consider. It might help you out. You notice I have the charts up here without arrows. I do not trade with arrows because I don't think it's in my best interest. The arrows were created initially, I know this because I wrote the studies. It was originally created so that we could backtest studies with arrows because the labels only show the very last or current bar, as this one here, for instance. It's only one that it reflects. You can't backtest it using labels, so you need the arrows to backtest it. So that being said, let's take a look at what happens if we're using labels and how I use them. I'm going to show you a trade that I actually made back in January. I'm swing trading now. I no longer day trade. I decided to get away from the charts and have a little more of a life. I'm really glad I did. It's been very good for me, and I've made quite a bit of money. It's just been a nice trip. Takes a little more money to do that, but I have made quite a bit of money since my association with Dr. Barry Burns. Thank you, Barry. You've changed my life. So, in any case, I want to tell you about these labels. You notice up here we have all green labels on my shortest chart, which is 2 hours, in my middle chart, which is 1 day, and my longer chart, which is 3 days. And yes, I always use 3 charts. We can see that I have a real positive indication on this chart, but it doesn't look so good in the middle here with mom and stochastics down. Frankly, I'm not overly concerned with stochastics. It doesn't seem to have as much impact on the longer charts as it does the shorter charts, because really, stochastics is just measuring cycle of price, and not really truly measuring long-term momentum. That is more for mom and dad, and that's what I'm interested in, long-term momentum. So based on what I see here, I see that mom and dad is up in a long chart. Frankly, I could take a trade here. It wouldn't bother me at all, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I know most people would be uncomfortable with that. So this is 30 minutes after market open. I'm going to bump it up 30 minutes so we can see what it looks like 1 hour after market open and see if that's more to your flavor. Okay. If this stuff will work for us. Yes, indeed. Okay, that looks great to me. I've got some good solid indications on both of these charts to show that price is both up. Mom, dad, stochastic trend on both of these charts, and the only thing lagging on this is stochastic, and as I indicated, the longer the chart, the less important it is. So yes, I'm gonna take a trade. So you see, I've already got it marked. I got in here just about where it is right now, 66.56, I think, or something like that is where I got in, and away it went. I did get caught up in this market correction because I wasn't around watching my charts, but it has come back, and I'm doing okay with it. But I'll just walk it through. Let's say a week at a time for 2-3 weeks and see what it's done. Let's bump it up. Let's just move it up a week. We'll just leave the time the same as it was, so we won't change that. And we can see that it is starting to make a little correction here, but we're still strong on the middle chart. It has a little gap that it moved up here. That's fine. I'm really good with that. Sometimes gaps will fill. They did not fill on this short chart. So we'll see what will happen. Let's bounce it up another week. It didn't fail. It kept climbing, as you can see. It bounced right on up there. Even our candlestick formation is good and solid for us. It looks like it's making a little bit of consolidation on the short chart. Stochastic's in the yellow, which means it doesn't know what it's going to do. Mom is down, however. I do respect Mom, and I certainly wouldn't trade her against her. But Dad's still insisting that things are going to go his way on all the charts, as well as Mom agrees on the longer chart. So I see no reason for me to do anything here. Okay, let's go on another week to 23rd. We're going to go here. Again, it's still in a kind of a consolidation on this chart. We're getting a lot of red here. Somebody might think that maybe might be time to exit this trade, but I still got Dad going with me here on my two longer charts. Again, I'm more concerned about this day chart than I am on the shorter charts, because after all, swing trading, you're concerned about what happens at the end of the day. All right, one more week, and then we'll go to current date. Right here is on the 30th, and yes indeed, it did get caught in that consolidation, as you can see here. Still hasn't gone anywhere, but it's really given us signals like it's going to come down. So frankly, I should have gotten out at this point, and I could always gotten back in, but I didn't. I'll be honest with you. So I'm just going to bump it up to the next month and see how I got caught. Okay, here's well, actually it's the 30th. Is it? Wait a minute. What are we here? That is the 30th. Okay, so we need to go to February the 6th. Here we go. And bingo, just as I said, down she came. So I got scalded on that one, but I stayed in because Dad's still up on my longer trade. It's really giving me signals it's going to come back up. Even stochastic and trend is holding on the middle chart. It just says, okay, yeah, we're doing a little correction. You're going to take a beating for a while, but don't panic. You're still above the moving average on your middle chart, and that's the one I'm really concerned about with. I have a positive candle here with the wick down below. It shows that it's a bullish candle. We'll move it up one more week. We'll take it to the 13th, and we got to go signal on that one. And we can see it's leveled out, and it's starting to look like it wants to go back up. Dad is down, Mom is up, Mom is down, Dad is up, and Mom and Dad are both up here. So mixed bag, but overall we have a bullish momentum trend. And I'll give you one more week down to the 20th, and we'll go with that one. And up we go. And now I'll take you to live trade. What it is right now, it shows about 72.85. That's really, oh yeah, that's that candle right here. It's kind of dropped down. That's an early morning candle. They often correct. Well, we'll take 72.85 and we'll go check it out. Yesterday was not a good day. Let's see what we have right now. We'll go live. Yes, we're at 75.03 now. We got in, remember, I don't even recall where we got in. 70, I can look. We got in at 66.60. Yes, indeed, that's what we did. And we're at 75.03 now. So we've done real well, about $9 a share or something, 8.5. And that's how we use the labels, folks. I hope this has been some help to you. You can see that you have to study what price is doing rather than just looking at the mark on the chart to get an idea of what's going to come and how it's moving and what price is doing. I like it. It works for me. I hope it works for you. Happy trading.